Off-plan properties can be a great way to build wealth, but let's be real, it comes with risks. One wrong move and you could lose your hard-earned cash. That's why knowing the ins and outs of the process is key, like making sure your building gets inspected at every stage. With a solid building inspection plan, you can catch any issues early, ensure quality's up to par, and protect your investment. With escrow disbursements, work hand in hand with building inspections to keep your funds safe. Funds are kept safe from reservation to handover, and all escrow payments are tied to inspection milestones. You certainly avoid costly mistakes, and you mitigate your risk as much as possible when buying remotely. Escrow disbursements allow you to align your investment with your financial goals. Don't let risks derail your investment dreams. Just learn how to invest smart.
Hello, everyone. This is EJ, the building inspector. And here I'm completing a phase 1 foundation inspection for one of our clients that is utilizing the escrow services. Basically, at each milestone, we'll come out, make sure everything is according to that construction milestone, that everything is up to code and up to spec. And then once we give that approval, funds are then released to go to the next phase of construction. So we'll see here, we're just looking at the basic leveling of the foundation. We see some of the iron rods sticking up. Nothing abnormal here. We still have the form boards in place, waiting for everything to cure and to dry properly. Then they'll remove those form boards, go back over with a final plaster coat to finalize things. We're looking at the grading right now, making observations and making sure everything just looks nice and sound. This is typically how the construction site looks during this phase of construction. Everything will be finalized, final grading upon handover in the final phase inspection, phase 3. Here are some of the tools that I will be using. Once again, I'll be using the digital leveler. That way I can tell the exact deviations from being completely horizontal. I then have my manual leveler to also coincide to check the readings to make sure there's no indifferences. And lastly, due diligence begins with big. We'll be using the rebound hammer to make sure finally that all the masonry components of the foundation are nice and strong, and that there are not any anomalies in the readings that will give indication of a deficiency. For everyone, we're here on a phase 2 inspection walkthrough. Just give a general observation of the site and progression. The client lives abroad, and so she has hired us to come here to oversee the project as they go through construction. Follow me. Alrighty, we have just concluded our phase 2 inspection here at our site. We found some typical things that you'll find during this stage of construction. So we just want to take note of any excessive areas that we may find here where we have excessive etching, voids. Typically, they'll just go back over with the plastic coat to seal it, but we want to try to limit as much mechanical damage during the roughing stage, so that when we apply the final plaster coat, we won't have so many voids or open gaps that we need to fill. Please take advantage of the escrow services. That is one way to protect your capital throughout the construction process. That way, as you are giving portions towards the principal, you'll make sure that the construction is also lining up.